Hey fam, welcome back to Paper Highlighter, your nightly reality TV gossip fix. I'm your host, and we've got 10 jaw-dropping updates, so buckle up. First up, Nikki Exotica is fighting for her life after a complicated surgery left her weak and bleeding. Her friend says she refused a blood transfusion, and fans are praying she pulls through. Next, Georgie finally admits he wasted his good years with Darcey Silva, and he's hinting at a secret plan. Could this be the end of Darcy and Georgie for good? Then, Matt Brainus says he regrets signing up for an open relationship with Jasmine. She's still married to Gino, she's pregnant, and fans are shouting the same thing: "Run, Matt, run!" Meanwhile, the feud between Elizabeth Potthast and Loren Brovarnik is getting nastier. Secrets, screenshots, and accusations. Who really leaked those DMs? Up next, Netherton might finally be expecting her first baby with hubby David after ditching Sonny. Her life went from heartbreak to happy ending. But is it official yet? And in travel drama, Brandon and Julia just shocked his parents by quitting jobs and selling homes for a European adventure. Betty had a meltdown. Ron looked ready to faint. You'll see why. Fitness glow-up alert. Emily Bieberly just dropped 52 pounds. She's flaunting her new look online, and fans say she's never looked happier or fitter. But not everyone's glowing. Madelein threw cake, yes, cake, at Luke Berry over a bachelor party stripper. Viewers call her a walking red flag. Then there's Jovi Dufren, apologizing to Yara after mocking her looks in front of friends. Emotional tears, real regret, and maybe a bit of growth. And finally, Loren Brovarnik admits she's jealous of Yara Zaya's fashion game after rumors she'd been mocking her. Turns out, jealousy and Miami Heat make one wild combo. If you live for the drama, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a reality TV bombshell from Paper Highlighter. Now, let's roll straight into tonight's first story. The outspoken reality TV icon, real name Nicole Sanders, was rushed to the hospital after what she called a very complicated surgery. Within hours, her friend posted updates that sent the 90-day Fiancé fandom into meltdown mode. On Tuesday morning, Nikki Exotica underwent an extensive reconstructive procedure tied to her long-running struggle with breast implant complications. What was meant to be a simple outpatient fix quickly turned serious. Her close friend Mike took over her Instagram stories, sharing an alarming photo of Nikki in a hospital bed surrounded by monitors and IV drips. The caption read, "Nicole had a very complicated surgery today and had excessive bleeding. She's in recovery now but very weak." Mike revealed that Nikki had refused a blood transfusion before surgery and doctors were keeping her overnight for observation. A few hours later, he posted an even more concerning update. "Nicole is not doing well. Her blood pressure keeps dropping. They said her blood was very thin, which caused excessive bleeding during surgery." He added that she had taken Advil, a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory, just days earlier, which can thin the blood. He wrote, "She's very weak. We're just praying she will pull through." The National Library of Medicine confirms NSAIDs like Advil can heighten bleeding risk, especially in major surgeries. Fans quickly connected the dots. Nikki had mentioned in August she was preparing for a capsulectomy to remove painful scar tissue and undergo fat grafting. That clip resurfaced overnight as supporters flooded comment sections with prayers. B-roll of Nikki's 2019 vlog shows her detailing an infection that nearly destroyed her implants. "Water got inside during surgery," she told followers then. The reality star turned singer said she'd postponed fixing the issue for years, but was finally ready to face it. This latest surgery was supposed to close that painful chapter. Instead, it's reopened a wave of concern about her health and safety. Inside her recovery room, sources close to Nikki told Paper Highlighter she's been responsive but exhausted. Her parents requested privacy, banning visitors while she stabilizes. Meanwhile, Mike promised to keep everyone updated and assured fans, "I'm not going anywhere." As of Wednesday morning, Nikki herself managed a brief Instagram caption from her phone. "All I will say is I'm lucky to be alive right now." That single line drew thousands of comments in minutes. One fan wrote, "You've been through hell and back. We're rooting for you, Queen." Another said, "She refused a transfusion but still fighting? That's strength." Health experts on Reddit's 90-day forum debated whether Nikki's decision to decline a transfusion was safe. Some speculated it stemmed from her prior bad reactions to hospital care, while others blamed pressure to appear fearless on social media. Regardless, the consensus is clear. Viewers are stunned by the ordeal and waiting for official confirmation that she's finally out of danger.
Stick around. The drama doesn't stop at the hospital doors. Next up, Georgie Rousseff is spilling secrets and claiming he wasted his best years on Darcy Silva. And you won't believe what his secret plan actually is. In the latest 90-Day Fiancé Happily Ever After teaser, Georgie Rousseff let out his frustrations in a moment that shocked even longtime viewers. During a tense car ride, he told Darcy's sister Stacey, "Actually, I'm wasting my good years." That single line set off a firestorm online, not just for the shade, but for what it could mean for the future of his marriage to Darcy Silva. The episode opened with Georgie and Darcy at odds yet again. He slammed her for bringing up financial issues in front of her father, calling the move disrespectful and accusing her of trying to humiliate him. In true Darcy fashion, she fired back, telling him he was emotionally checked out and keeping secrets. But Georgie didn't stop there. He accused Darcy of painting him the villain on camera and claimed she had made him look bad in front of both families. According to him, she loves the spotlight more than fixing their marriage. Stacey and her husband Florian, who were sitting awkwardly in the back seat during the fight, looked completely done. Stacey even muttered, "That's a little red flaggy." Florian just laughed nervously, clearly not wanting to get dragged into another Silva sister meltdown. Darcy, who's been promoting her 50 and fabulous grand lately, wasn't about to let Georgie have the last word. She shot back, saying she's proud of her success, her daughters, and the empire she's built with or without him. As Paper Highlighter spotted, fan theories exploded on Reddit and X, formerly Twitter. Some think Georgie's secret plan is code for a reality TV rebrand, maybe even pitching his own spin-off. Others think he's scheming to move back to Bulgaria and start a new life far from the Darcy drama. In past interviews, Georgie hinted he felt trapped in a narrative that wasn't his own. Insiders close to production told fans that he's been meeting with brand managers, possibly setting up a solo career path. Meanwhile, Darcy continues to post cryptic quotes about self-worth and letting go of toxicity. One recent post read, "Sometimes closure means blocking numbers and moving on." Fans immediately connected that to Georgie, and let's just say the comment section was brutal. Don't touch that dial. The relationship chaos is just getting started. Next up, Matt Brainis is realizing his open relationship with Jasmine might have been a huge mistake, and fans say he needs to run for his life. In the newest episode, Matt Brainis sat down with Jasmine to talk about their future, and it got messy fast. The conversation started calmly enough, but when he brought up her divorce from Gino, things went sideways. Matt asked the question fans have been screaming at their screens for weeks. Why isn't the first thing on your list talking to the attorney about divorcing Gino? Jasmine, clearly irritated, shot back with her signature glare and snapped, "It's not easy, Matt. I've been very busy moving with you, and I'm pregnant." Matt didn't let her emotional defense slide. He pressed harder, reminding her that she's still legally tied to another man, and that it's putting both him and their unborn child in legal limbo. Fans could practically feel the tension through the screen. That's when Matt dropped the line that had social media buzzing. He regrets ever signing up for an open relationship with Jasmine. At first, he said, it sounded like freedom, but now it feels like chaos. "It's completely different now," he told her. "I'm taking all the responsibility, and I don't even know where we stand." The moment hit harder when he admitted he didn't want to raise a baby with someone who's still married. Jasmine stayed silent, staring him down, then coldly picked at her meal. Fans online say that silence spoke louder than words. By the end of the episode, Matt looked emotionally drained, muttering he felt duped. Some viewers think Jasmine might be stringing him along to secure her residency or financial stability, while others believe she's just overwhelmed and hiding behind pride. Either way, their storyline has turned into one of the season's most talked about disasters. Even Jasmine's fans, known for defending her fiery personality, are calling this a bad look. As one viewer wrote, "She can't keep blaming pregnancy hormones for every red flag." The fandom splits. Half want Matt to walk away for good. The other half think Jasmine's stress might be masking deeper fears about losing control. Either way, everyone agrees this open relationship door needs to close fast. Keep it locked, because we're not done with the 90-day drama yet. Next, Elizabeth and Loren's friendship explodes into full-on feud, and the girls' getaway turns into a war zone of accusations. The tension between Loren and Elizabeth hit a boiling point during the cast weekend trip, and let's just say everyone felt the awkwardness. It all began when Loren confronted Elizabeth over a private message that somehow reached Andre. The message? A sensitive chat about Loren feeling body shamed, something she swore only Elizabeth knew about. But magically, Andre already knew. Loren demanded answers, accusing Elizabeth of spilling the tea. But Elizabeth denied everything, insisting that Andre just happened to see the message. That excuse didn't fly with Loren or anyone else. "You expect me to believe he randomly read that part and nothing else?" she fired back. Yara and Jovi tried playing peacemakers, but Yara quickly got pulled into the chaos, siding with Loren and calling out Elizabeth's loyal wife act. She claimed Elizabeth always protects Andre, even when he's clearly in the wrong. Meanwhile, the rest of the cast, including Alexei, Andre, and Noga, looked like they'd rather teleport home. The whole thing spiraled further when Yara exposed that Andre had lost $75,000 in Moldova, a secret Alexei accidentally shared. That revelation only deepened the mistrust, with Elizabeth accusing Yara of stirring the pot. By the end of the night, Loren was in tears, saying, "You were my best friend. You could have just told me." Elizabeth snapped back, claiming Loren was overreacting and making drama for the cameras. That jab might have sealed the end of their friendship. The aftermath, Loren admitted in a confessional that she no longer trusts Elizabeth, and fans think this friendship breakup might rival Darcy and Stacy's infamous sister fights. Meanwhile, Andre defended himself online, insisting he didn't snoop and calling the whole storyline a misunderstanding. Sure, Jan. Fans are completely divided. Some say Loren's being dramatic, while others believe Elizabeth totally leaked the messages. Reddit threads are already calling this the best happily ever after episode in years.
Don't go anywhere. The baby news bombshells are next. Via Netherton just dropped major hints she's expecting her first child with David, and fans can't decide if it's true or trolling. After months of silence, Via Netherton returned to Instagram looking radiant and sentimental. In a new reel from her friend Maddie's baby shower, Via confessed that being surrounded by so many glowing mamas made her emotional. She captioned the video, "I think I'm finally ready to start this beautiful journey myself." Cue the internet going wild. Almost instantly, Reddit threads exploded with speculation. One fan wrote, "Did anyone else notice her hand resting on her stomach?" While another commented, "I swear she's glowing. She's definitely pregnant." Others pointed out that her husband David, who appeared briefly in the clip, couldn't stop smiling. For fans who followed Via since her breakup with Sonny, this possible baby news feels like a redemption arc. Remember, She went through a nightmare romance, traveling all the way to South Africa, only to learn that Sonny had hidden her from his parents. The fallout was ugly, with accusations of cheating and even immigration fraud flying back and forth. But it seems Via's turned the page. Since marrying David, she's appeared calmer, happier, and grounded. Some eagle-eyed viewers even caught her liking several pregnancy-related accounts and commenting on baby product posts. Still, not everyone's convinced. A few skeptics think Via might just be manifesting motherhood, not announcing it. One user wrote, "She's been teasing pregnancy content for months. Until we see a bump, I'm not buying it." Either way, Via's latest social media move has reignited interest in her storyline, and TLC fans are ready for a baby-filled spinoff, if the rumors are true.
Keep it locked. The surprises don't stop there. Next up, Brandon and Julia shock their parents with a wild travel plan that's leaving everyone speechless and a little disappointed. The latest Happily Ever After episode opens with Brandon and Julia in full vacation prep mode. Clothes everywhere, suitcases open, and smiles on their faces. Brandon cheerfully tells producers, "We're packing up because we're going to Europe." Cue the drama. Betty and Ron walk in just in time to hear the news, and their faces say it all. Ron's jaw drops while Betty looks like she's about to faint. Julia explains that she's ready for a break before starting fertility treatments, saying she wants one last hurrah before motherhood. Brandon adds that this trip is their freedom moment, but when he mentions that he quit his job and that they're selling Julia's apartment in Russia to help fund the trip, Betty loses it. "You did what?" she yells, pacing the living room. Ron tries to stay calm, but even he admits, you don't just leave your job in this economy to go sightseeing. The couple insists they've thought it through. Julia says she's tired of always being told what to do, and Brandon wants to live life on our terms. But their parents aren't buying it. Betty accuses them of being reckless, claiming, "You're throwing away your future for a vacation." Things get even tenser when Julia says she hasn't decided when or if she's coming back. That sends Betty into meltdown mode. She scolds Julia for disrespecting the family and tells her, "If you don't like being part of this family, maybe you should go back to Russia." Brandon tries to calm things down, saying, "We just need space. This isn't goodbye. It's just a new chapter." But Betty isn't convinced. She bursts into tears, accusing Julia of turning her son against her. Ron looks equally crushed, shaking his head and muttering, "They'll regret this." Fans are calling this one of the most explosive Happily Ever After moments of the season. Between the career risks, the money drama, and Betty's tears, it's classic 90 Day Fiancé chaos, the kind that keeps people glued to their screens. Fans online are divided. Some say Brandon and Julia deserve their freedom, while others side with Betty, calling the trip a recipe for financial disaster. Reddit threads are full of jokes like, "Brandon's parents need a vacation more than they do."
Don't touch that dial. The glow-up stories are next. Up ahead, Emily Bieberly is turning heads after dropping 52 pounds and showing off a brand new look that fans can't stop praising. Emily Bieberly, who fans first met alongside husband Kobe Blaise, just unveiled her new look on Instagram, and the change is nothing short of stunning. In a photo shared to her stories, Emily wore a bright orange top and blue leggings, proudly showing off her slimmer figure and glowing confidence. She captioned the image simply, "Downed 52 pounds and feeling amazing." The post immediately took off, racking up thousands of likes and comments within hours. Emily explained in her caption that her transformation wasn't about chasing perfection. It was about feeling healthy and strong again after giving birth to her third child. She credited consistency, small daily habits, and short workouts through a fitness app partnership. She wrote, "Even just 20 minutes a day can change everything. I'm proof of that."
Her story struck a chord with moms everywhere who followed her postpartum journey. On 90 Day Diaries, viewers saw Emily juggling motherhood, marriage, and her fitness goals, often while laughing at her own chaos. Fans say this new chapter feels like a full circle moment. A popular blogger, 90 Day Fiancé Update, reposted Emily's transformation side by side with older photos from after her third pregnancy. The comment section quickly fills up with admiration. She looks fantastic, and this is the glow up of the year. Others applauded her honesty, calling her one of the most relatable TLC moms. But of course, not everyone's buying it. Some fans questioned whether Emily's transformation was purely fitness-based or involved cosmetic help. One commenter wrote, "She looks great, but that's more than just cardio." Still, Emily's upbeat tone and willingness to share her progress have silenced most of the haters. Emily ended her post with an encouraging note to followers. "If I can do it with 3 kids and 0 free time, anyone can."
Keep it locked, because the glow-ups stop here, but the meltdowns are next. Coming up, Madelein Perez faces major backlash after a food fight gone wrong, and fans are calling her the most dramatic bride-to-be in franchise history. It all started with what was supposed to be a romantic dinner date. Luke, who moved from the U.S. to Colombia to start a new life with Madelein, decided to come clean about his bachelor party, and that's when things spiraled. Luke admitted that his friends had invited a stripper to the party before he left America, but quickly clarified he didn't touch her. Still, the moment the words left his mouth, Madelein's face froze. Within seconds, she grabbed a piece of cake and smashed it right into his face. The stunned restaurant crowd looked on as she stormed out crying, shouting in Spanish about disrespect. Back at the 90 Day Fiancé set, producers caught up with Luke, who wiped frosting from his shirt and sighed, "She always overreacts." Meanwhile, Madelein broke down in the car, saying she felt betrayed and humiliated. Fans online weren't buying it. Reddit threads lit up with posts titled, "Run, Luke, run," and "She's giving walking red flag energy." One viral comment read, "This is why you don't marry someone who treats cake like a weapon." Others speculated the scene looked suspiciously staged, suggesting TLC producers may have exaggerated the fight for drama. A popular theory claims the cake smash was filmed twice, given the flawless camera angles. Whether real or not, the incident instantly turned Madelein into one of the most talked about cast members this season. Luke, ever the peacemaker, later told cameras, "I love her, but she's exhausting." Fans aren't convinced the pair will even make it to the altar. As one user summed it up, "If she's acting like this before marriage, imagine after." Still, Madelein doubled down on Instagram after the episode aired, posting a glamorous selfie with the caption, "Some people can't handle passion." That only fueled the fire, with commenters calling her unapologetically chaotic, the perfect reality TV storm. And just when you think the drama's cooled off, think again. Next, Jovi Dufren's apology to Yara Zaya has fans divided after he crossed the line with a shocking body-shaming comment. In the newest episode of Happily Ever After, Jovi, Yara, Loren, and Alexi sat poolside for what was supposed to be a lighthearted night with friends. But it took a nasty turn when Jovi cracked a joke about how Yara used to look before her cosmetic procedures. And he said it in front of everyone. Yara instantly froze. Loren and Alexi looked stunned. Trying to brush it off, Jovi laughed and claimed it was just a joke. But for Yara, the comment reopened old wounds. Later, Yara confided to cameras that she's been battling insecurities since her teenage years, explaining how she was bullied for her looks back in Ukraine. She admitted she turned to plastic surgery to regain confidence, something Jovi has always known. During a confessional, Yara said through tears,
I've had people tell me I wasn't beautiful my whole life. I didn't expect my husband to join them." That scene quickly lit up social media. Viewers flooded X, formerly Twitter, and Reddit with comments slamming Jovi's behavior. One fan wrote, "You don't joke about your wife's insecurities. Not cool." Another added, "Yara deserves better, period." Meanwhile, Jovi tried to backtrack on camera, telling producers, "I didn't mean to hurt her. I was just trying to make people laugh." He later approached Yara to apologize, saying he understood why she felt hurt and promising to be more mindful. But Yara wasn't ready to forgive so easily. She told him bluntly, "You can't undo words. You embarrassed me in front of everyone." That scene ended with Yara walking away, leaving Jovi looking defeated and remorseful. The fallout has fans divided. Some believe Jovi genuinely didn't mean harm, while others call it emotional immaturity. Either way, the damage might take a while to heal, both on screen and off.
Don't touch that dial, because the next feud is even juicier. Loren Brovarnik just admitted she might be jealous of Yara's fashion sense, and it's causing fresh drama among the 90-day girls. The latest Happily Ever After episode picked up right where Jovi and Yara's emotional fallout ended, but this time it was girl drama front and center. According to Yara, Elizabeth told her that Loren had been making fun of her outfits behind her back. Furious, Yara decided to confront her friend directly. Yara told Loren point blank. She said, "You've been talking about my fashion, saying I try too hard." Loren looked stunned, denying it instantly, but her reaction said otherwise. She stumbled over her words, saying she would never make fun of Yara and that she was shocked Libby even said that. But as the conversation continued, Loren confessed something that changed the tone completely. She admitted, "Okay, maybe I was a little jealous. You always look so confident. I feel pressure to keep up." That single admission had fans gasping. Some viewers praised Loren for her honesty, while others accused her of masking shady behavior as insecurity. Meanwhile, Yara tried to stay calm, explaining that she's always felt judged by the group. "It's hard enough being me when people already comment on how I look. I don't expect my friends to join them." The emotional conversation ended with a fragile truce. Loren apologized, promising to do better, while Yara awkwardly accepted. But fans aren't convinced the friendship will recover. On Reddit, one fan wrote, "Loren calling herself jealous doesn't excuse the gossip. She knew what she was doing." Another commented, "Yara's confidence triggers everyone on that cast." Adding to the tension, viewers are also dragging Elizabeth for stirring the pot. Many believe she intentionally told Yara to create drama between the two women, and if so, it worked perfectly. If you loved the drama, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a pop of paper highlighter gossip. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Whose side are you on this week? And don't forget to follow us across socials for daily reality TV chaos in real time. Tomorrow's upload, let's just say a 90-day couple secret might finally go public, and it's going to break the internet.